Hi, this is John Lowe, aka Frags with the DNB Academy, and this is the sound we're going to be making today. Yeah, pretty heavy mid-range bass for all the techno drum and bass and crossbreed fans here. So yeah, let's flip the screen and get right into it. Right, since the main focus of this bass line is to actually focus on the mids, we're gonna dive right into it, having that in mind. Okay, so the first wavetable we're gonna select here is we're gonna go into the analog ones and select the saw round of the square. That's kind of where we want to start off with, and bring this down 3 octaves, right? So we get something like this. Let me increase the main a bit. Nice. And we're going to start distorting this a bit here with some tape saturation or soft saturation. So just to bring these harmonics in a little bit better, right? And then we're going to do some FM. Okay, that's really important for this one. So we're going to open this one up, go to Serum, to Wavetables, Digital, and we're going to select the electric noise. It's a really, really cool wavetable. That it's been my go-to for loads of this FM purposes. Okay, so let's bring this down, bring this 1 octave lower as well, and don't forget to bring the random phase down on the first oscillator and leave it 100 here, because we want that randomness to pop through. Okay, then it's all good. We just need to start doing this so-called FM, right? So let's send it here. Let's have a taste. Okay, that's cool. We don't want to do too much on this end, but with some movement added later on, it's going to start to sound better. Okay, so then we're going to add some noise. So we're going to add the white noise here, the wide one. Again, we're going to shape all these later. And then on the filter, we're going to select from the miscellaneous, we're going to go with the band reject. Again, it's a really cool one. Leave it halfway through for now, and just run the noise and oscillator A, because obviously oscillator B is not being audible at this point, just there for the FM purposes. Let's increase the width to 90%, something like this. Get the drive a little bit around here. Okay, we'll see with distortion how we will sound in a minute. So yeah, let's actually flip the screen and get right into it. First things first, just winding up the sound a bit with some dimension here. So we get the size super small on this one. And then we're gonna distort it right away with some heavy distortion. All right, so I'm gonna leave this on for you to see how this is gonna change the sound. So yeah, let's go up to overdrive. 3. Bang, we're starting to get this really crunchy mid-range going. And now it's just, if we go back to our cutoff, nail this bit like really well. That's why it's important to get this into the real precise spot. All right, so for now it's fine because we haven't shaped it up just yet, and that's something that we need to do after the distortion, because things start to get more into a certain shape than before. So all the effects that come next should be adapted to that. All right, so first one, we're gonna add this envelope here that's gonna do 2-note long shape, just like this, a little curve, and I'm gonna assign this to the wavetable position here. So we can start in a spot looks like this, so we can get more of those mids out. Look, it's better. We can actually increase this up to around here. That's cool, right? Nice. And now let's add a second one. This one's going to do kind of opposite shape to it. I'm going to set it the same length, and we're going to make it curve just like this, and assign it first to the cutoff, and leave it for a little like this. And you see starting to make sense. Let's bring down the noise a bit. And also assign this LFO there, but don't go that hard, just that's kind of it. And even increase this a bit, up to you. So you see, just tweak it accordingly. All we want to have is like these mids popping through. Right, and that's pretty much where we're going. So let's get back to our effects now that we got the filtering going on, and add some more to make it even more interesting. Okay, so the next thing I would do, just add an EQ to control the harshness we brought on those mids and tops as well. Around 500 hertz. And this one, we're gonna also bring it down a bit, but closer to the top end. Gets a little bit smoother. And to wrap it up, we can add a little bit of compression, again, just to make things smoother and a bit more in the box. Right, everything sounds balanced. And again, it's just a matter of flipping back to all the settings, you know, just adjust this up to your taste, and even the way the filters sit. There's plenty of cool automations you can do later, but I would say like 400 hertz is the spot to be if you want to get this just like really cool texture that you hear on these mid-range basses on loads of like tech step, techno drum and bass, hardcore drum and bass tunes. In case you have other busy things going on your tune, you just want to lay down that crunchiness on the mids and the low end, this is the sort of bass I would turn to, all right? So again, a couple tweaks you can give here and there, but at the end of the day, you see there's so many possibilities, then will be up to you and your creativity, all right? So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace!